Okay, this will be an interesting one. I think we're going to leave it at 100. Going to leave the contrast out. Bloody hot day today, folks. Gonna need to run the fan in my bedroom when I go to sleep. So yeah, it's that hot. Let's see what we have. We have here, it's missing a front cover. I think it's a Hello magazine, which means it's a gossip magazine. And we're interested in this picture here. So this is, I think, we'll just have a quick flick through. So this is some more shit. I recognise it by these signages. So we're going to use this as our demo piece. This piece of the stained glass window, which looks really nice. It's about an artist. It's about a successful painter and his girl and his daughter, which is really silly. Someone who's obviously a family that's obviously been successful in the art world, in the higher echelons of the art world. I don't belong in the echelons, I belong on the ground because I've never made anything out of my art yet. I don't belong on the ladder of success yet. In the future, I think I can pull it off with the help of social media. That's what's so good about social media is you can just promote yourself. You don't have to worry about meeting the right people and all that, making all the connections and joining the cliques, the clicky little groups that you need to know if you want to be a success. I don't believe in that shit. I fucking hate it. I hate this clickiness. The art world. And the art world is a clicky world. It is. It's really difficult trying to make all the necessary connections in order to get the exhibitions and get your work sold, to become recognised and to make money out of what you're good at and what you're passionate about, instead of having to submit yourself to the 9 to 5 kind of grind, which most people do, including artists. I have to work. I can't just do my art and make money out of it. At the moment, I'm not making any fucking money out of this. This costs me money, folks. This costs. This is not something I'm doing to make money at this stage. I can't make money out of this. This does not make money. This is not a money spinner yet. It costs money, folks. So I have to do the grind myself. I have to do the grind. I can't do anything else but do the grind. And I can see there she is there. I'm wondering if we could do better than this. Yeah, I just have to work. Just like I have to work. I work in a supported employment, otherwise formerly known as sheltered workshop, because I can't work in a normal job. I'm unable to because of my disability, so I have to, but it's a grind. It's not fun. When you're disabled, you don't have many choices of what to do as a job. There are not a great deal of supported employment places, and they're in quite a demand. There's not enough. There's too many people wanting to use the services. It's like anything, it's under-resourced. We're going to do something different with this. Going to leave it on that. But it's not easy being disabled, having to deal with feeling like you haven't got choices in life. You can't function like other people. You don't have the ability to just do what other people do and do it well, such as making money out of working. Working in a normal job, choosing a career. I wanted to be a photocopier technician. That was my original goal. But I couldn't maintain it, pardon the pun. I just couldn't do it. So I had to submit myself to just using supported employment as a cash cow to get my stuff on social media, to make it a big campaign so I can become recognised. I'm now 47 and I still haven't fucking been recognised yet. Oh, that looks interesting. That looks really fascinating, that looks really good. I think we can make that into something. But it's really difficult trying to eke out a living on this supported employment. It's not fun having to deal with the disability, having to deal with not having choices. I really wanted to be a photocopier technician. That was my dream occupation. Because I knew that photocopier art isn't something that can be lucrative, and that's why I wanted to be a technician, because this is it. This is what we've just done. Still not liking how it is. I'm just trying to decide which one I'm going to choose. I was wondering. We're going to use this one for some reason. But basically, you just haven't got. When you're disabled, you just don't have the choices that your able-bodied cohorts have, or typically have. You just don't have the same opportunities that they have. However much you just like to forget about your disability and forget about how hard it is to live in an ableist world. And the thing that pisses me is that photocopier art is one of the few areas that my disability hasn't actually impaired. It hasn't impaired this. I can actually do this despite my disablement, and that's what I like about doing this stuff, is the fact that I don't have to submit myself to the fact that I'm disabled and I'm just the sum total of my disabled bits. I don't have to see myself as just, I don't have to see myself as just the sum parts of my disability. Because, we got to try and concentrate on what we're able to do, what we can do, what the disability doesn't impair us from doing. We don't want to focus on what we can't do. We want to focus on what we can do. Unfortunately, in this world, everything's all one size fits all, like, I should be doing this, I should be making money out of this, what I'm good at and what the disability doesn't take away. But I have to work in doing menial jobs and just concentrating on what I can't do and trying to do jobs that are menial, but I can do them because they don't expect you to work fast and accurately. And I'm probably one of the less disabled people in the workplace. So compared with some of them, I'm just wondering, this is not working. I'm going to do something different. Going to move it around again. But basically, I'm trying to concentrate on what I can do, folks. What I can do, as opposed to what I can't do. Just focusing on what I can do, and this is what I can do, and that's it. Like it or not, take it or leave it, this is what I'm good at. My father doesn't approve of what I do as an artist. He doesn't like my photocopier explorations. He finds them quite embarrassing, what I do. He hates what I do, and I'm just not going to give him the this is what we've done. I'm not going to give him the opportunity to cut me off, to ban me, or show his lack of respect for what I do. He's not going to stop me, because I'm going to make something of myself, and he's going to have to say sorry that he fucking tried to ban me from this when I was 15. He tried to, he always told me that it can't be a success, it can't be done. You know, you got to be normal. Dad wants me to be fucking normal. He expects me to be fucking Little Miss Average, despite the disabilities. He wants to see me use the disabled parts of my brain in a normal job. But sorry, I can't do that. I'm not willing to make myself look like a fucking cripple by doing that. Because I will. If I try to do what he says, and that is to be normal, I'm going to look stupid. I'm going to look fucking stupid. It'll be like someone who's confined to a wheelchair being told to get out of your wheelchair, and that person does it and ends up falling on the ground. And then, of course, the bully who told them to get out of the wheelchair thinks it's a fucking joke. I don't know if Dad would laugh if that happened, but I know that he doesn't appreciate what I do here, and he expects me to be a success in the normal world, like the business world. I suspect he would like to see me succeed in business kind of work. You know, he's that kind of guy. I'm going to try that again. This is shit. This looks shit. This one's a shit one. So yeah, I'm trying to be myself. You got to be yourselves, folks. So you got to be yourself. That's what I'm trying to teach people, is to be yourself. So this is me being myself, trying to make something out of what I'm good at, and not letting the ableist people like my father tell me otherwise. I can't paint, I can't draw. Dad believes that art is all about painting and drawing. He thinks that art is painting and drawing, not this. We're going to use this little section here, I think. So he expects me to paint and draw. You know, like to be a normal person, to paint and draw. You know, painting and drawing, to be honest, folks, I think it's quite boring. I think it's really, really boring. It's not my cup of tea. It's not something that I've ever really displayed much talent in. Yeah, we're going to just enlarge this a little bit. But basically, I've never displayed any actual ability in the work of painting and drawing. I've never shown any kind of talent in that area of artistic endeavour. I've never shown any remarkable, maybe colour mixing. I might be good at colour mixing for all we know, but I'm not good at painting and drawing. I'm not good at doing it accurately and doing it with a creative. I just don't have any desire for painting and drawing, folks. I don't have the desire nor the ability, so that tells us something, that we're not I'm not supposed to be doing it. It's not me. It's not who I am. It doesn't reflect well on me if I end up trying to placate my father by studying. I can't study for fuck because my brain damage a disability has made it nearly impossible to learn in a classroom, and the damage gets worse as time goes because when you age you lose your brain cells, and because I haven't got much in the disabled areas, it becomes more obvious that the ageing process just makes it more severe. It's more noticeable now than it used to be. I don't know if this is going to look any good. I don't know if I like it, to be honest. It's a long demo, this one, folks. Wondering if this is any good. But basically, I just don't have any interest in painting and drawing either. So it's like I'm not kitted for it, and I'm not interested in it. I'm just doing this. I'm trying to get this stuff recognised. So I really miss my future husband Luigi, and that's another thing. It's going to go on television. I'm trying to get this stuff on television, not just for my own recognition as an artist, but so I could find the man of my dreams that I lost when I was young and foolish. So I need to somehow get the word out that I want to find Luigi, the man I met back in 1992, and I really miss him, and I can only see the only way I can get to him is to go on television. So I'm really lost without him. I'm really lost without Luigi. I really miss him, folks. He doesn't see me as a cripple or a disabled person, as in the nasty way. He knows I'm disabled, but he doesn't treat me like shit like my father does. So I have to fucking prove to my father as well that I'm not a failure in this area. This is my area of expertise, and it's worthy of being recognised, folks. And he's going to have to apologise for the bullying that he's put upon me because of his dislike for my work. But anyway, not the greatest, but not the worst. I think now we can call this prolongated demo quits.